Hey guys, this is Frugalista here doing a haul from Big Lots. Guys, Big Lots, all red, white, and blue stuff is a 90% off. Yes, 90% off. Just stumbled upon it. This year they're doing it early because today is the 24th of July. Normally they don't start their 90% off stuff until like the very, very end of summer. But it's like July 24th and all of this stuff I picked up, guys, a 90% off. Let me show you what I picked up, okay? I'm going to start off with this little cute box frame with the saying of, "Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, or the land of the free and the home of the brave." Very, very cute for 50 cents. The original price on it was $5. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all about Big Lots. Big Lots prices, to me, are overpriced. Thus, when they do their 90% off, that's why they have such a great selection, because nobody buys this stuff at regular price. Seriously, would you pay $5 for this? Really? Unless you just were a true patriotic person, or you were doing a birthday party or a real big 4th of July where you wanted to just spend that kind of money. But there's no way I would spend $5 on that, but I would spend 50 cents on it. That's why they have such a good selection doing the 90% off, because nobody's buying it at the regular price. So this was 50 cents. That could be a nice little giveaway when you do a 4th of July party and take the ladies away for like a little game or a raffle. That'll be a cute little giveaway. So I'm going to stick that out, stick it on the table, do my little 4th of July celebration, and possibly do it as a giveaway or a take-home favor for one of my guests. For 50 cents, you cannot beat that. Now, guys, I'm going to use these year-rounds, even though they are red, white, and blue. Look at these gorgeous cup towels, okay? I'm going to do the first two first. The first two have stars on it in burgundy and blue, okay? Cute, right? I'm going to use them now, even though my kitchen isn't that color, but you can always use a cup towel. Now, the original price on these were $3. I told y'all they were overpriced. $3. You cannot beat that at 90% off for 30 cents. I picked up two of those in the burgundy and the blue. Then I picked up these softer ones in red, white, and blue, almost like a Raggedy Ann old type red, white, and blue, with stars and stripes and the different patterns. It almost has like a bandana pattern, you know, polka dots. Real, real cute. And these guys were 25 cents a piece. The original price on these were $2.50. Again, I wouldn't pay $2.50 for a cup towel, but I would pay 25 cents at 90% off, okay? So I picked up those. And guys, just think, something like this, especially this color, just because it has a stripe, if you were doing somebody moved into a first apartment and you picked up a whole bunch of these and gave them like 4 mugs in this same blue or this same burgundy, would that be a nice little gift for little or nothing? I think that's a very frugal gift to give somebody. So, yeah. You know I love placemats. They had all of these placemats, guys. They had them in red and blue. They didn't have too many reds left. I picked up the last 2 red they had because I can see me using these red ones for Christmas time. Placemats to me are a really, really quick, inexpensive way to change your kitchen around. I'm always doing, when I decorate for even like just a regular Sunday brunch, I put out a nice placemat, a beautiful plate, or maybe even a charger or a smaller plate, then my regular plate sitting on top. That is really pretty. And I was thinking about this red. If I find more of these, I'm going to pick up more of these. This red with the stars could be used at Christmas time also. So, because it's a deep enough red. Really, really pretty. Yeah. So, the price on these were $3.50. Like I said, the original price was $3.50. Okay? Would you really pay $3.50 for one placemat? No, I wouldn't, but I would spend 35 cents for it. So here are the blue ones, the pretty blue. It's almost like a real nautical blue. And I picked up 6 of those, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I can put these outside because they're made out of that straw material, or I can use them indoors. You know, it's going to be nice, blue and white. Okay, here is a Patriotic flag streamer that I picked up. Okay, I'm probably going to put this in my tree or use it for the front door maybe next year, because I do have a big flag. I remember picking, my mother-in-law gave it to us for after 9/11. We never did really use it, But I do have a huge flag that can be hung, which we've never used. But this will be cute hanging from the door, or maybe hanging from my 2 magnolia trees outside. So if I should have picked up another one, so there would be 2 of those. But yeah. But I can see that on my door. Yeah. And for originally being $4 and me getting it for 40 cents, not bad. 40 cents. Okay, when I do my dinners, I can't remember the last time I purchased napkins before a holiday, like if I'm doing Easter, Christmas, or whatever. I always get my napkins and paper good wear after the holidays because they go 90% off or even 50% off. Even in a dollar store, I'd rather pay 50 cents for a bunch of napkins than a full dollar. And I definitely would rather pay 35 cents versus this $3.50. So these cute little flag napkins, you know, and it's a lot of them in here. There's 40 of them in here, and they're the lunch size napkin, the big ones. So yeah, originally $3.50. I paid 35 cents for these guys. Perfect. Now this is, I think, the best buy of all because I'm going to definitely use these. I'm actually going to unwrap these, wash them, and use these because we might be going to the shore this weekend or going to somebody's pool or the kids playing outside getting wet. Beach towels. Now, red, white, and blue. Actually, our beach chairs are red, so technically we're coordinated now. I have 3 big, huge beach towels. I'm going to open one of them so you guys can see how big they are. This one has the American flag. Just want you to see how big it is. They're nice and soft. And you can't beat it for a beach towel. Even if you take your go-to beach towels and you just want to, you know, lie out on this one. There you go. Look how big that is. Yes, red, white, and blue. Has the 1 star. What does it say on the top? Oh, the Saturday Evening Post. There we go. But it's a beach towel. You know? Cute. I would give you the dimension. But it's from Madison County. I've seen that brand, you know, that whole country theme brand inside of Big Lots. It's 64 inches by 34. Just a huge, big beach towel. The original price on it, guys, was $14. It went down from $14 to $9.75, and I ended up paying $1.40 for it. $1.40. Come on now. If they had 10 of these, I would have bought all 10 of these. This would be a great giveaway if you had a beach party. Who cares about the red, white, and blue? You can give all your guests nice, big, thick beach towels. If you take kids to like a water park birthday, great giveaways for $1.40. You cannot beat those. I'm going to check my other Big Lots out and see if they have any more. This one actually has the Statue of Liberty on it. Again, they were $14. I paid $1.40 for them. I picked up the 3 that they had. Wish they had more because I would have picked up all of these. Yeah. So if I pick up one more, that'll be enough for my family, but I would just grab them because I'm always somewhere and some kid is asking me for a towel. If we go to somebody's house, yeah. Perfect. What else did I pick up? Now, all of this stuff here, I'll start with this one first. This little sign, I think is very, very cute. I'm going to put it in my office. The reason being, it has freedom on it. I have a big, huge portrait of Lincoln that I brought to you in the hall. I'm going to put this next to that portrait of Lincoln for freedom. It's in that, like a dusty red, white, and blue. It's almost like a burgundy bone and a dusty blue. But it's that real country Americana look. I have a lot of black Americana artwork in my office, so this is just going to fit right in with that theme. I have a lot of, like a big cotton bolt. I have a big sign from Mississippi done in that old look. And actually, a couple of my pieces are old, like they're from way, way back, you know, that I have. So I think that's going to fit really, really good in my office. Now, the original price on this was $10. So that means your girl only paid $1 for it. Now, they had another sign with American on it. I should have picked that one up also. That would have been cute. American and freedom. I could have used that somewhere. But I just like the freedom, so I just picked up one of these for $1. This flag I thought was cute also. I can put that somewhere. Same thing going with that whole Lincoln thing that I have. I got a lot of black Americana with this old dusty look, like the American flag being old, like it's been sitting somewhere in somebody's attic, not just a true red, white, and blue. So it's almost like that burgundy, dusty white and the, you know, blue, navy. Yeah, this was 10 bucks. I paid $1 for it. Again, if you're doing giveaways and you were having a nice little party and you want to pull your women to the side and play a game or whatever, or do a door prize and do a raffle, what would be a perfect gift for your guests to take home with this beautiful frame? I think that's really cute for $1. Yeah. I didn't want to go too crazy in there. These, I use these on my patio, guys. They are candle holders. It is made out of tin. This is a burgundy color with stars in them. I keep these out year round. I bring them in because I just don't want them to be rusty. It does have like a rusty look to it, but I don't want it to be truly, truly rusty because I don't know how good they are. Are they indoor, outdoor? You can use it with a voltage, candle. But I use the little battery-operated tea lights, and they make the big battery-operated tea lights, the big fat ones. So I'll do that. Put 2 of those in there. And they have like a battery life of like, I think 16 hours. So when you're doing a party outside, out there 4 or 5 hours at night, just let those sparkle and the lights just kind of shine through them real pretty. I think those are really cute. Now the price on these guys, $8. So you can see what I'm saying about Big Lots prices. And that's why they have so much stuff left over when they do their big sales, because to me the prices are a bit much. I don't think I would pay $8 for that unless I really, really needed it, okay? So I picked up 2 of those. And if they had had more of those, I would have picked up more of those for 80 cents because I probably would flank my patio with them. Yeah. All right, these little candle holders, I picked up 4 of these. And they are in the red, the white, and the blue with stars. I also put these outside with a little tea light in it, my little battery-operated tea light, just to give it flicker, just a little flicker, and even downstairs in my basement. So I can actually use these for Christmas, this red and this white, because this white is almost like a silver. So I can even see me putting these out sometime, somewhere at Christmas, maybe across the back of that mantle, like here. When I put out my Christmas decoration, that'll be cute. Yeah. And because this blue is almost like a slate, I'll open it. It's not even really blue. I think all of these colors technically can be used for Christmas. I thought I could easily get it out so you could see it. But I think it's taped down. Yeah, it's taped. It's taped down. But anyway, if you can see, it's almost like a gray, the blue. So all of these colors technically I think could be used for Christmas also. Just along with the red, white. This does look blue, but that's really like a slate color. Yeah. These guys were $6. And so 90% off 6 is a whopping 60 cents. Definitely a nice little giveaway for a bridal shower, a baby shower even. Yeah, something like a door prize. So I picked up 4 of those. Yep. And that's basically it. This was in my bag. I picked this up, which was not 90% off, but I am doing favor bags, party favor bags for my little god baby who just turned 1. And I thought these would be cute. I picked up 2 of them just to see if they would fit in the bags that I'm going to use. Because when you do favors for a 1-year-old, the 1-year-old isn't going to use anything in it. They don't chew gum. They don't play games. So all I did was pick up a little ball, maybe a little maraca with her little theme, which is going to be Minnie Mouse. And I thought I think a mother would like a little name brand diaper wipe inside because the kids still in diapers. So I think I'm going to stick those in the little 1-year-olds. Party favor bag, and they were only 65 cents, guys, and you have 24 for 65, and it's by Pamper. Yeah, and I use these in my purse. I keep some in the car, sticky face, sticky fingers with my kids. That is about it. So check out Big Lots, 90% off, and even though it won't come off at the register, they should be 90% off now. The girl tried to give me a hard time in one store. She didn't feel like keep punching all of this stuff. But whatever. Your sign says 90% off. And your girl got it for 90% off also. All right. That's it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.